Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Today's sequence is going to focus a little bit on the pose of the phoenix. So maybe your intention today is going to be like that big bird, that big phoenix that rises up toward the sun. So thinking of that mythological character of the phoenix when you're standing strong in your intention, or when you're standing strong in these poses, there's going to be some challenges with balance. So allow that inner phoenix to come up and rise up and burn away any of the fears, anxiety that you may have, to find calm and steadiness in your poses. So that's going to be kind of our little focus today. If you have a different intention you'd like to work with, maybe bring attention to your poses. Whatever other intention is great for you, please do so. But my intention I'm going to have for us today is to rise up and to stand strong like a phoenix. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat. I'm going to start in Virasana. So I'm sitting up on a cushion, so I have a little bit of support to begin. Just place your hands on your thighs and close your eyes. Come to a comfortable seat where your spine is nice in a neutral position. Draw your chin slightly back to allow those ears to draw back and to lift the heart a little bit. Just allow yourself to come into the room, onto your mat, and into your body. Scanning over the body, checking in, acknowledging those areas of tightness or concern. Acknowledging those areas that might feel a little bit more open today and ready to expand. And letting go of any doubt, any fear, any judgment. Kick those thoughts of negativity outside the room so you can focus on your breath and your movements while you're on your mat today in a positive light. Giving yourself credit already for making it to your mat and taking this time for yourself to build yourself from the inside out, mentally and physically. And start to set that intention, being strong like a phoenix, and holding that in your mind's eye. And allowing those palms to come together in front of your heart. Lift your chest. We're going to set that intention as we open our practice together with one Om. Take a nice full inhale. And keeping the eyes closed, let those hands come back down to the thighs and just start to grow your breath. We're going to do 5 breaths together here. So wherever you are in your breathing cycle, exhale fully. Take a full inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last round, inhale. Exhale. Keeping that same rhythm of breath. Inhale takes the arms up. Exhale, hands down, chin to chest. 2 more times like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale brings them up. This time as you exhale, bow forward, lift the arms back behind you any little bit. Inhale brings those arms back up. Exhale, bow forward, hands reach up back behind you. One more time, inhale up. And exhale, bow forward. Inhale reaches you up. And exhale, lean toward the right, lengthening that left side waist. Inhale brings you back up. And exhale over to the left, Stretching that left side waist. Inhale, back up. And exhale, twist to the right. Right hand behind you, sit up tall. Take another inhale there. And exhale. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, rotate to the left. Take an inhale, lift. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift. And as you exhale, roll forward onto those hands and knees. Grounding down for a couple breaths here in cat-cow as you inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Doing a little flossing for our spine. This time as you inhale, you're going to lengthen and you're going to sit back into your heels. So look forward. And then exhale, round the spine, push forward. Inhale, lengthen, sit back. Exhale, press and round. Inhale, lengthen back. Exhale, chin to chest. Good. Inhale comes to hands and knees. Take that left leg, bring it to the center line. Take your right leg back, press down into the heel, keep the foot on the floor. Draw in through the low belly. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, draw knee to nose. Inhale, press back through the foot. Look forward. Exhale, draw knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, draw knee to nose. One last time, inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, draw knee toward the nose, and then step that foot forward. So your right foot forwards, left foot's back, and then you're going to rotate over toward the long side of your mat. Once you're out to that long side of your mat, you're going to take that right leg, walk it out. So you're in a little bit of extended leg there. Good, and then press forward and backward, getting into the hips and hamstrings, lengthen forward and backward. Good, one more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come to neutral. Press into that right foot. Bring your hands to your hips. Good. Pressing forward, patting up that left knee if you need to. Inhale, takes the arms up. And then exhale, lean it over toward that right leg. Find some length in the left side waist. Good. Draw up through the chest. Tailbone lengthens. Another big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, takes those arms wide. And then as you exhale, take that left hand down to the block or floor. I'm going to use a block to give myself a little bit more lift. And then take your right arm up to the ceiling. Press your hips forward, roll the shoulders back. Maybe take that top arm overhead, press down into the right side of that right foot. And then maybe start to hover that back leg. Good, draw in through the belly, keep the hips drawing forward. Take another breath there. Maybe find a little bind and a hold, open the chest. Good, another breath there. Exhale. Inhale, release. As you exhale, place that right foot down, take the top arm up and over, find some space in those right ribs. Then press into that bottom hand, inhale brings you up. Exhale, turn the palms up. As you inhale, lean toward your left shoulder, bring your left hand in, extend the right arm long. And then exhale, go to the other side. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. One more time each side. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale up. Open both chests. Open both arms. And as you exhale, start to hinge forward. Bring those hands back behind you. Good. Lengthen forward. Press into that right leg. Lift those arms up. Look forward. Good. Take another breath. Exhale, release those hands down. Good. That was called Bennu bird. Kind of an interesting little cousin to the phoenix that we're going to eventually do. From here, start to walk yourself back to the top of your mat. Bend that right knee. Bring that left knee back in line. Lunge deeply into that front knee. And then inhale, come up, Anjaneyasana. Take an inhale. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up. Straighten the back leg. Find a little bit of a twist. Maybe top arm overhead again. And then bringing that hand down. Stepping it back, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale there. And exhale. Inhale rolls you forward plank. Exhale brings the knees down, your toes are tucked. Good, and then from here, take that left leg, extend it back. Good, ground through the toes. Heart comes forward, draw in through the low belly. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose round. Inhale, lengthen back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, press and ground into the foot. Exhale, knee to nose. And step the foot forward. Good, pausing there. And then you're gonna walk yourself to the long end of your mat. I'm gonna go the opposite way so you can see me. So that left foot's grounded out. And then you're gonna walk those hands forward, breathing here for a couple breaths, coming forward and backward, getting into that left hip. Good, drawing back on your inhales, exhales, pressing forward. Good, one more time, then come to center. Lift up onto that right knee, pat it if you need to. Sitting up nice and tall, inhale, takes those arms up. And exhale, lean it over to the left. Good, take another breath here, open that right sideways. Press those hips forward. Exhale. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, takes that right hand down to the floor or block. I just like the block here, it gives me a little bit more lift. Open the chest, take that top arm overhead, press into the left pinky toe. Press those hips slightly forward to open the chest, find nice stretch in the left side waist. And then maybe start to hover that left leg. Good, breathe here, keep those hips drawing forward, maybe bind, roll the shoulders back. Find a nice open stretch on that left side. Inhale, opens you back up. Exhale, press the foot down, reach overhead. And then bend into that right elbow. Inhale brings you back up. Good, and then from here, take those palms, turn them up as you exhale. And then right elbow's gonna bend as your head goes to your right ear. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Stretching out the neck. Inhale. And exhale. Good, one more time each side. This kind of stretches the brachial nerve into the neck. And then open the chest. Exhale here. Inhale. And as you exhale, lengthen forward, reach those arms back, chest forward, press into that outer hip. Keep lifting the chest, arms reach, big inhale. Exhale. Inhale lifts you all the way back up. And exhale, hands to floor. Good, pause there, lengthen forward. And then walk those hands back to the top of your mat. Bring that right leg in. And then bend deeply into the front knee, lift the chest. Finding Anjaneyasana, lift up through the low belly, big inhale. And exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Find a twist. Big inhale, opens the chest. Exhale. Inhale, hand down. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. And exhale. Put a little bend into the knees. Inhale, walks those hands back toward your feet. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees if you need. Inhale brings you all the way up. And as you exhale, bring your hands down by your side. Take your right foot, cross it behind your left, bend your knees slightly, hinge forward, lift those arms up. Good, find a little bit of a modified phoenix. Heart lifts, breathe, take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms reach up, feet stand side by side. And as you exhale, bring the hands down, step the left foot behind the right. Bend the knees slightly, heart forward, lift through those arms. Good, take another inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lifts the arms, feet stand tall. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, refold. Going a little bit deeper with that inhale brings you up. As you exhale, arms are going to go behind, bend your knees. See how deep you can get as you lift your chest, as you lift your arms, bend those knees. Good, take another inhale there. Exhale. Inhale brings those arms up, stand on the feet. Exhale, arms back, bend into those knees. The left leg goes outside the right. Sit back into the hips, lengthen forward, take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale reaches you up. Stand on those feet. Exhale, fold. Good. Forward fold here. Take an inhale. And exhale. Finding a little bit of balance now. Inhale brings you up. As you exhale, bend the knees. Take that right foot behind the left. Bend the knees. Bring knee to knee. So your right knee to the back of your left knee. Maybe float your heel to your bum. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, reach up as you stand that right foot beside the left. Exhale, right into the second side. Bend the knees. Taking that right foot behind the right knee to the back of your left knee. Lift those arms, lengthen forward, heel to bump. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left foot down. Exhale, lift the chest. Standing tall, big inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk those hands out, find your plank. Take an inhale there, either vinyasa or exhale, downward facing dog. Nice big inhale there. And exhale, bring it back down to hands and knees, to your cat pose. Good, again, inhale, round the spine. Exhale, lengthen forward. I know a little opposite breath. Inhale, round, lean forward. Exhale, press it back as your heart comes forward. Inhale, round. Exhale, pressing it back, flossing the spine here. One more time, inhale, round. Exhale, press it back. Bring the toes down, knees wide, child's pose. Take a moment here. Check in, see how you're feeling. Reconnect with your intention. Nice full inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, shifts the weight forward. Exhale, tuck the toes, find your plank, downward facing dog. Nice full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rolling forward plank. Exhale, downward dog. Couple more times there on your own pace. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Checking in, finding the strength in the core, finding the strength in the legs, finding the strength through your breath. And then once you get to that final downward facing dog, pause there for a moment, bend deeply into the knees, find the length in the side waist, find a little bit of natural curve in the low back, and then maybe start to straighten those legs a little bit if it feels good. And exhale. Inhale, brings those knees down, bring your big toes touch. Sit back, find child's pose for a moment. Nice full inhale. And exhale. Find the rhythm of your breath. Bring yourself back to your intention. Exhale fully. Inhale, reaches those arms forward. Exhale, pressing forward. Tuck the toes, walk yourself back, find a little bit of a low squat, release the low back, lift the chest, Malasana. And then taking yourself, dropping it down, sitting up nice and tall. You might need something under your hips. Take those legs out wide. Sitting up nice and tall. Uttanishta Konasana. Drawing yourself out, lifting the chest, and just pause here in the center. You might need to bend your knees, you might not need them as wide, right? Being mindful of the anatomy of your hips, the anatomy of your muscles, any injuries you might have. Just pause here for a few breaths. We're going to slow it down. Working hard, bringing ourselves back to neutral. Slowing that breath down, equal inhales and exhales. Good, and then sitting up nice and tall, and then maybe start to lengthen forward. All right, bring that heart forward. Hands can stay back, maybe they start to come forward, maybe you rest yourself up on block with your elbows, maybe hands are just forward, and breathe. So you can keep the side waist nice and long equally. Keep yourself from letting that pelvis tip forward and dump into the low back. It's okay for the upper back to slightly round. That is its normal curve. But you want to have that trying to keep that curve in the low back so you're not pulling so much in the low back. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist over to the right. Press down into those legs. You might even need to bend them a little bit. And then start to lengthen toward that right leg. Good, breathing here. You can either stay here or maybe find your left hand anywhere along that right leg and your right hand presses into your low back to lengthen it forward. Maybe your right hand finds your outer left hip or inside left hip and presses that hip down as the heart comes forward. And again, depending on your anatomy, I have long arms, so the binding makes it a little easier. Exhale here. Inhale, lift. Exhale back to center. Pause for a moment. And then exhale, rotate to the left. Sit up tall, take an inhale. And then exhale to start to lengthen toward that left leg. Draw in through the belly. Press out through that right leg. And then that right hand's going to come anywhere alongside that left leg. Sit up tall and lengthen forward. Maybe left hand just presses into the low back to keep it nice and long. Or maybe that hand finds the inner right thigh. Maybe it finds your inner right waistband of your pants. And you start to lengthen forward. Good, so finding maybe a hamstring stretch, maybe a twist in the back, maybe all of them. Exhale here. Inhale, lift. Exhale back to center, pause. Exhale. And then inhale, sitting up nice and tall again. Exhale, find that forward fold again. Maybe it's a little easier. Maybe you come forward a little bit deeper. Breathing nice and full. Good, being mindful to keep the legs active. Your muscles are hugging against your bone so that you're able to lengthen those hamstrings in the low back. Take another full inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale back to center. Good, from there take a nice full inhale. And exhale. Good, grabbing behind those knees. Help yourself up. Walk those feet in, coming into Baddha Konasana. Sitting up tall, roll the shoulders back. Just pause here, press in with the soles of the feet, and use your muscles to press down. Good, and then place your hands just on the tops of your knees. As you inhale, try to bring your knees up while you're pressing down. Find that inner thigh engagement. Breathing a few breaths. Try to relax the shoulders, but pressing down with those arms. Good, exhale here. And relax. And then grab onto the backs of the knees, and you're going to try and resist your arms up as you press those knees down. So notice how that engagement happens in the glutes. Right before it was on the inner thighs, now it's the glutes, the outer hips. Good, take another breath. And release. Now finding that balance, so grab around the toes, think of coming up, think of pressing down, finding that balance as you press your chest forward. So you're not only just opening up the inner thighs, you're also resisting a little bit with those elbows, maybe into the shins or inner thighs. Finding a little bit of resistance there to help the stretch go deeper. 2 more breaths. Exhale fully. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Helping those knees up. Rolling all the way onto your back. Coming into bridge pose. Rolling down. You have the option to rest your hips on something, do a supported bridge. Taking any little props out of your head, if you have any hair bands or hair ties, so that your head can rest and connect with the floor. And then just do a few little lifts and lowers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. This time we're going to hold, press down. Inhale, lift. Roll those shoulder blades under, maybe grabbing the backs of your feet. Maybe interlinking the hands, pressing those fingers down as you roll the shoulder blades under. For those that have a deeper practice, I'm going to go into wheel. You're more than welcome to go to Urdhva Dhanurasana. Otherwise, staying here in supported bridge pose with your hands on the floor. Be mindful that you're opening up the front of the body. Be mindful of the neck. And try to deepen your breath. You have 3 more full breaths here. One more full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, unwind the shoulders. Exhale, slowly lower those hips. Good, pausing there. And then draw those knees into the chest, give them a little squeeze, round the spine, pull yourself up toward your knees. Maybe even reach those hands past your knees, engage the core. Take another inhale. And exhale, release it down. Take the soles of the feet, drop them to the ground, going into a twist to the left first. So you're going to shift your hips to the right. You have your choice of 1 leg or 2 legs. I'm going to take my left leg, extend it long, draw my right knee up, and then twist. Good, opening it up. You have options. You can stay here, or maybe that extended left leg, you're going to bend your heel to your bum, like we did in that Phoenix pose. Taking that right hand, grab the foot, and open the chest. So you get a little bit of stretch in that front left side, as well as on that right hip into the upper back. I even like to lift my left shoulder, roll it more toward the left so that my chest can lift. That might mean my right leg lifts, totally fine. Take another inhale here. Exhale, see if you can relax your jaw. Another inhale. Exhale, release that left leg if you have it. Inhale brings you back to center. Exhale, place that right foot on the ground, left foot on the ground, shift your hips back to neutral. Pause there for a moment. Good, and then opposite side, shift those hips to the left. Your choice of a twist, I'm going to take left knee in, drop it toward the right, and then I'm going to take that bottom knee, bend it toward my bum, and then I'm going to grab onto the foot. Let that left shoulder be heavy, opening it up, walking my right shoulder a little bit more to the right to open the chest, and then breathing here. Finding the stretch wherever I need it most, being curious about where the stretch is happening, about how full my breath can stay. If you're holding your breath, you've probably gone too deep. If your breath is super, super soft, you're probably not engaging enough. So finding that happy place for you. Take an inhale here. See if you can relax your jaw again. Take another inhale. As you exhale, release that right leg if you have it. And then inhale brings the knees back up. Exhale brings those hips back to center. Pause for a moment. Scan over the body here. If there's any other postures your body is craving before Shavasana, allow yourself to take that. Otherwise, our final pose, draw those knees in, flex the feet, happy baby. Releasing through the low back. Maybe you take the legs wide, getting a final hamstring, inner groin stretch. Maybe you take the legs overhead, finding a little bit of modified plow. And then give those legs a little shake. And slowly release the feet to the floor, extending the legs out, using any props you need to feel supported as you turn those palms up. Snuggle those shoulder blades underneath if that feels good, to lift the chin slightly. Finding your neutral position here, allowing yourself to take up a little bit more space. Getting any little wiggles you need out, maybe even covering up the eyes to allow them to be still. And then wherever you are in your breathing cycle, exhale fully. Take a nice full inhale. Side out the mouth. Take another inhale. Let it go. This time, inhale, take in as much air as you can. Hold it in. Remind yourself of your intention. Let that intention settle into the body. And as you sigh out, let go of anything that's not going to serve you in a positive way. Keeping the good, letting go of the negative, and allow yourself to surrender into stillness for a few moments here as your body and mind rest. Savasana. And if you're at home and you feel like you want to stay here a little bit longer to rejuvenate and rest, please do. If you feel like you're done and you want to end with the class, on your next breath, allow it to grow deeper as you bring some movement into the fingers and toes and your wrists and ankles. On your next breath, reach your arms back behind your head, slide your feet together, give yourself a long stretch, maybe even a yawn, a big inhale. And as you exhale, bend the knees, maybe windshield wiper the legs, or draw the knees into the chest. And then pausing here for a moment, deciding how you want to linger. If you'd like to keep this calmness that you're feeling in your body, use your right arm as a pillow and roll over to your right side. If you'd like to maybe find a little bit more energy to move on with your day, use your left arm as a pillow, roll to your left side. Pause there. Take a couple breaths, no rush to get up. Take some time to scan over the body, check in with the mind. And then roll down toward the floor. Use that top hand, press into the floor, extend the top leg, slide your bottom hand under to bring yourself up mindfully, and then come back to seated. Once you've found that comfortable seat, allow your eyes to close with your hands to your heart center. Bring back to that intention in mind. Being strong like the phoenix, that strong bird that rises up out of the flames, has courage and strength. Allow the strength, the energy, and the breath of your practice to help you with that intention once you transition off your mat and into your day ahead. We'll seal everything in with one final Om. Take a nice full inhale. Bowing your head slightly. Taking a moment, thinking of one thing in your life that you truly are grateful for. And holding on to that image in your mind's eye as you raise your head with a smile. Thank you for taking time for yourself. Stand strong like that phoenix. Drink lots of water, eat your veggies, and wear some sunblock. We'll see you next time. Namaste.